Okay. Example number 2, folks, says the quantity. That's what I like about these parentheses. They have a name. We'll call them the quantity of x plus 6 squared. That means we're squaring x plus 6. We're not squaring x. We're not squaring 6. We're squaring x plus 6. The quantity of x plus 6 squared equals 64. Now, boy, let's say that I don't know what's in that box. Okay? How do I solve this thing? What would I need to do? I'm going to square root both sides. This side and that side. You agree? Okay. So now, when I do that, I'm going to have, what do I have remaining, Lauren C, on the left side? Well, no, not.
It's a square.
It's just, what?
It's whatever's in the square.
We're going to call it this box for now. Okay? But what do I have on the right side, Cameron? Okay, I'm going to refer you, Cameron, to our first example. When k is positive,
sorry. Positive or negative.
positive or negative 8. You agree? Okay. But now, Harrison, in this problem, the box isn't empty. It's x plus 6. So now I've got x plus 6 equals positive or negative 8. Any idea what I need to do here? Okay. All right. So Harrison says he wants to subtract 6 from both sides. I don't disagree with that. I do not disagree with that. Okay. But let's go down here. Now I'm going to have x. X is equal to what? What is x equal to, Livy?
2 or negative 10.
Well, tell me how I can write it before I figure that. How can I write it?
You can do x plus 6.
X equals negative 6 plus or minus 8. Now we've worked with the quadratic formula. When I get to something like this, what do I do at the bottom when we were trying to find those solutions? Lauren C?
You solve for the possibility.
Yeah, you split it up into 2 equations. So I'm now going to say, and that's what Libby was doing, but I wanted her to take a few more steps along the way when we were explaining this. So this is going to be x is equal to negative 6 plus 8, and x is equal to negative 6 minus 8. Okay. Now, when we simplify this, I'm going to get x is equal to 2, and x is equal to negative 14. All right. Let's see if that's true. Let's see if that worked. Let's plug it back into the very first equation that they gave us. All right? So, I'm going to do it twice here. I'm going to do 2 plus 6 squared is equal to 64. And then I'm also going to write it as negative 14 plus 6 squared equals 64. Now, first thing I'm going to do, simplify in the parentheses. Now I've got 8 squared equals 64. 8 squared is 64 equals 64. Good, that one works. Okay. Max, what's negative 14 plus 6? Negative 8 squared equals 64. What's negative 8 squared, Max? 64 equals 64. Beautiful, they both work. Okay. Now, let me stop for a moment. Do you see, since this quantity was being squared, I could take the square root of both sides? I wonder if I have a quadratic written out as a trinomial, something like x squared plus 6x plus 9 is equal to, I don't know, 25. It looks like 28. Let's redo that. If I could factor this and write it as x plus 3 squared, would that make it easier to solve it? Yeah, I think so. I definitely think so. Square root here, square root there, done. Just do it just like we did here. Okay? All right, good job. Let's look at the next example.